You're live. What is this, guys? Oh my God. I thought I was live for like a minute or two. That's amazing. Guys, sorry, I'm a first-time streamer. I've never done this before. To be honest, though, I don't think I've ever done this particular thing ever before. So, let me turn this guy off so I'm not distracted by that. Nope, that did not work. Give me 1 second. I'm going to explain a couple things in a second, guys. Just got to make this thing not have any volume. Perfect. So, sorry about that. I just changed like a whole ton of stuff in my streaming setup, and I think that's basically why I'm having this situation. Where do I start? Well, first off, hello guys, welcome. Thank you for joining my stream. Sloth, FarmTech, TFN, where are you guys? James, who did I miss? Have I missed anybody? Let me scroll over here because this is where I've got to focus. I think I got you guys. So, yeah, where do I start? I've set things up quite a bit differently right now. I've actually set up this monitor over here to have the chat so that I can basically kind of look at you guys as I'm reading your chats. I have different monitors here. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors set up right now, so it's a lot. I've also switched to using StreamerBot. That's why I have another computer set up here. This is like a Windows PC, whose only task it is to basically run StreamerBot, and that's controlling the Rodecaster video so that I can control the overhead and the scope and the whatnot through commands. So that's something for you guys. You should be able now to actually control the overhead or the scope view in case I forget by typing either overhead as a command or scope. Let's see if that works. Should work. Here, wait, I gotta switch this guy to this one. Come on. Does that work? What if you type, yeah, broken. It's already broken. Oh my God. Can you try overhead? Overhead should work as well. Well, you're already in overhead, so let me switch to microscope. Yep, that one worked with the button. But now I'm hoping that when you press, or when you type overhead, come on, man. It worked in the tests. Nope, it's not working. Nope. Funny enough, wait, let me try and type something as well.
My God, what are you doing?
Yes, so that did work. So that command is working, so why is this one not working? Is StreamerBot showing connected to chat? I think StreamerBot, it's saying accounts connected. Yeah, because the WTF basically worked. I think the donkey should work as well. Come on. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't know how this stuff works, really. This is the first time I've set up, so again, first time streamer. Let me see. I have, for example, all these commands are basically set up as location anywhere, no cooldown, and I've got, let me see, what have I got? I got name, they are enabled, location
My God,
anywhere.
what are you doing?
See, so that one works actually. That's interesting. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the StreamerBot screen because this is the computer that's running OBS. This is running StreamerBot, and that's connected through network to control this one. If I manually trigger these commands, for example, so I've got like actions, right? So what if I just do, yeah, here I got actions. Can you also trigger commands? You can't, but you can, I see, test these things. So if I go overhead, we're now in scope, and I say commands test trigger, that's working. So if I go through the triggers, which say like command triggered, and I've selected the right command, which is overhead, then if I right click and say test trigger, that actually triggers that. So that works. Then if I go to scope and I right click on the command and I say test trigger, that switched it back to scope. So something is going wrong with the command, I guess. Yeah, that's working. So mod me quick to test. Do you want to be a mod, Sloth? You're a mod. Let me see, how do I do that? Also got to go over here, I guess. Again, guys, first time streamer. Please have patience with me. We're gonna go over here, the YouTubes, and then I gotta go to studio, I guess, to make you guys mods. And then I go to, where do I go? Let me see, mod me quick to test. Is Streambot showing connected to chat? I think so, yeah, because some of these commands seem to be working. WTF works, so I don't know what I did different. Zap Donkey, look at the top right, should be 5 of 5 connected or something like that. And StreamerBot says connected 2 of 2, which is YouTube and OBS Studio. WTF shows, StreamerBot, yeah, exactly, can't show, scope, try to mod one of us, mod JFX. Open up the chat screen and type it in yourself, or just click the name. You just click the name. You click the name as in click the name of the command? Not quite sure how that works. Community moderation. Moderators. Channel. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So I got to paste the channel URL. Mr. Crash, welcome. Hello from the land of unlimited travel speed. I wonder which land that is. Is that the Netherlands? Let me see, YouTube. And then we're going to go over here. Here, let me, yeah, you guys are seeing something more interesting now. Okay, we go over here, and then we go copy, pasta. What? What? I typed in your exact name, and it shows different users, Sloth. There you go. That's Sloth, and then we're going to do JFix. That should be 1. And then we got... Here, I'm going to promote TFN as well. There you go. There you go. TFN repairs. Save. Now, I wonder if that's going to work. Are you guys? Yes. Germany, of course. Nice. Click a name, then you can add mod there. Oh my God, you guys taught me something new. Is that really how it works? Click. It's not opening anything. There you go. And then, oh wow, that's way easier. Thanks, guys. So, go scope. That's bizarre that that's not working. What have I set up wrong? So I've got scope. Command is scope. Got it anywhere. Ignore bot accounts. Ignore internal messages. What is that? Must be a permission thing. Must be the command itself. Yeah, I think so as well. But I've got basically allow. So grant type allow. Group permissions, user permissions available. And then it says moderators, subscribers, VIPs. Available. Moderators, subscribers, and VIPs. I've got all of them on the left. Because I think I saw that in Sloth's stream when he was setting this up. I think you had to put everybody on the left, right? So moderators, subscribers, and VIPs, all of them on the left, and then it was good. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've got. So I got grant type allow. Everybody's on the left. It's enabled. The name is scope. The command is scope. You don't need the exclamation mark, right? Put each command prefix on its own line. So I think it's supposed to be just scope. Trigger, scope. And then we got that. Yeah, it didn't work without that. Exclamation. There's no cooldown. Oh, you know what it is, guys? You know what it is? In sources, by default, it's only got Twitch message selected. So do I need to select YouTube message? Here, let's test this real quick. Okay, YouTube and YouTube. How about you try now? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. Scope. There you go! Yes! Yes! Okay, only got to do this for like 20 different commands, but... So I think I did that for WTF. I think I remember seeing that for that one, and then I just forgot to do it for the others. That's kind of dumb that it doesn't do... Yeah, I don't know. You can't select like a default. Here, let me see. Sources, YouTube's, caution. So they should be more or less the same commands as you guys already had. There we go. That one's set up. So give me 1 second, guys. There we go. There we go.
Ah, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, guys. Yeah, let's just have a nice, relaxed and chill trace repair video today, or stream. I'm hoping it's only going to be one trace that we're going to have to fix today. And that then we can get to the actual RAM chips again. That one I already got. This one I already got. And that one. Almost there, guys. Almost there. There we go. And I think that's all of them. Whew! There we go. Okay, so I didn't migrate like 100% of all the commands, but almost all of them. So just feel free to kind of explore if you guys want. Okay. Must be a permission thing. So yeah, let me catch up, guys. Scope, trigger, yep. Did you set a trigger? Yes, YouTube. Scope overhead. For any new command you make, you just duplicate the one you have and then change the trigger things. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Definitely. That's how I'm going to do in the future, I think. Thanks for that, Sloth. So, how's everyone doing? Are we having a good day? Whew. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to doing this. Let me get these gloves.
No.
No. No? Why not? Guys. That can't be. Okay, let me just put this one. Sorry, I'm just going to drop this over here. Yes, perfect. Ah.
No.
Wait, I think I'm not seeing all of the messages you guys are writing again, because I've got top chat selected. So give me 1 second. Just going to change that too. So many things you got to keep in mind when you're streaming, guys. There we go. Nope, I know why. Okay, cool. Oh, that's hilarious. Is it triggering on you know why? I think the no triggered on you know why. That would be hilarious.
No.
That's hilarious. Okay, so you do have to apparently... We will never know. You guys, that's hilarious.
No.
Okay. Oh my god. So you apparently do have to include the exclamation mark? Is that how that works? Yes, it triggers everywhere. What are you doing? That's what I wonder myself. I wonder that all the frickin' time, Sloth. What am I doing? There we go. And that should be Just going to add exclamation mark to all of these. Oh, come on. There we go. And then this. Yeah, the one annoying thing is, like, when you're trying to set these things up, it can take a little while. I think I spent like half an hour or more just adding these commands and figuring out how this works. Russ's video really helped, though. Come on. Yup. And then we need this one. There. Are you guys yeah, you are. Genius. Every time you do that, I get like a little pop-up here because it needs to run a little program. Man, this setup is like super, it's kind of fun to set up actually, but it's also complicated. All because I don't have a normal, like, powerful Windows PC that I can stream with. I think I just have to do that one day. Come on, come on, click into it. There we go. Yes, you can do it. Ah, come on, click, click. For some reason it's not. There we go. And then there. And final command, guys. We're almost there. Oh, thank God. So. Pretty fast. What's the scope of this project? 1K camera, $150 PC. Actually, that's not true either, Sloth. It is a MacBook Air, so it's not 150, unfortunately, but it is a MacBook Air, and so it's not a Windows PC. So, because I don't have any use for a Windows PC, I guess, normally. I'm more of a console guy, I guess, for playing games and stuff. So I got like a MacBook, and then I wanted to do streaming. And then I was like, well, how am I going to do this? Everything is for Windows. Everything. So, and the only Windows PCs that I do have that I use for the, you know, running the software to reprogram chips or whatever, because they're all Windows programs as well. I just run on this little laptop that I have over here. I do have a Linux PC down there, but that one is also fairly old. And then this one is an even older, although it is an i7, but it must be like a 2000, I want to say 15 model laptop. So I got old Windows PCs, guys, but no new modern one that can handle the streaming. So that's what I'm using the Mac for. And it works. It works great, but it takes a little bit more setup. So yeah. So Windows for the win for streaming. I think so as well. Yeah, it definitely appears to be the standard kind of way to do streaming, I guess. But okay, we can make it work. Boop. Gonna switch to the overhead. You guys can change the scope whenever you want. But, or if I just forget, then you know what to do. This is where we left off last time, guys. If you saw, you will remember, I hope, that we made a mistake, or at least I made a mistake. Let me see if I can point this out. We've got this trace over here. The pin on the chip was bent, and I was able to actually bend back that pin, but unfortunately, it actually ended up taking the trace off the board. So I thought about it a bit. We ended the stream saying basically that I was going to think about whether or not I was going to run a wire to the other pin on the other side of the board, so to say, because there's a chip on the other side here. Let me see if I can get it in focus for you guys here. And what we can do theoretically is run a wire from this pin over here. And if I'm not mistaken, it runs to the pin on the opposite side, so to say, of the chip over here. So we could do that. But I actually don't like that. I don't want to do that. I think I want to do it right. I want to take off the chip, and I want to actually restore that trace, and then we're going to put the chip back on. And then I think we've done it the right way. Plus, it's fun. I think it's kind of fun to do trace repair. Let's see how fun it is under pressure. But we'll try it anyway. Okay, so I think step number one, let's actually switch to the scope. and move this buddy over here. And I think the first interesting challenge is going to be, how am I going to get this chip off? Because I want to take this chip off, and then I want to replace basically, or repair that trace, and then I'm going to put it back on, depending on whether or not I can get this thing off cleanly or not, I guess. No idea. I kind of don't want to use hot air. So I think I'm just going to try it with the soldering iron. Let me just grab the fume extractor real quick. Yeah, I'm running Windows 11 on all the PCs here too. It is definitely heavy, but isn't Windows 10 like... No, I guess it's Windows 7, right? Windows 7 is no longer supported by Microsoft? Is Windows 10 still supported? There we go. Turn on the iron. Windows 10 2. Okay. So you could, I guess, still run Windows 10, right? Okay, how am I going to do this? Because I guess it is leaded. That's an advantage. That's going to get real tricky. I think I'm going to get some desoldering braid first. See if I can get some of the solder out of there. There. Okay, but that's obviously not going to release it, I don't think. I think it's still going to be attached underneath. So that's going to be the interesting part. Let's see if I can get into this angle. Kind of out of support. They're in the phase of extending the extended support 2 to 3 times until everybody got away from it. Yeah, that's usually how it works, I think. We're going to end support. No, you're not. We still depend on it. Man, how am I going to do this, guys? It's never going to work if I just try to lift it, will it? I don't want to bend all these pins up, kind of. Wah. See, I don't want to put pressure on that either. That's going to be fun, guys. See, I'm bending that pin. I don't want to do that. The other thing I'm thinking is I could sacrifice this chip. Kind of sacrifice. I mean, what I'm thinking of doing is just applying some hot air. That'll definitely get this off. But I think I've heard that you're not supposed to put a lot of hot air on these chips because they're kind of fragile, sensitive to heat. Not sure. We could try taking it off with hot air, putting it back on, and if it doesn't work, then we just have to... No, actually, you know what? What I would do is I would take this one off with hot air, put a fresh one back on this position once we've repaired the trace, and then put this chip on the clean pad, so to say, because when we restored this pad over here, I don't want to stress it too much, you know? I don't want to risk this chip not working anymore, and then I have to take it back off with heat and whatever. So I think what I would like to do is play it sort of safe. You can only be so safe with these fake chips, I guess, but play it sort of safe by taking this chip off with hot air, restore the trace, put a new-ish, if you want, chip back on. See if that works. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that works. And then we put this chip on the other location, because I am kind of interested in seeing whether or not if we use hot air, that chip still works. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't think it's ever going to work if I, you know, try to do this with a soldering iron. So, just going to turn on the hot air station. And no, I think I want a much larger nozzle on this. There we go. And you know what? Maybe I've got to think about this. I think the no hot air was to keep the board from popcorning. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not liking any of that. Yeah, I don't hope this popcorns. I don't hope so. That would really suck. Yeah, so all of this is leaded, Sloth. So it should be fairly low temperature. I could actually use low melt solder, come to think of it. I do have low melt solder. That would make removal quite easy, actually, and I don't have to use hot air. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying full attention. It's all good. Also, Ram chips no likey hot air. They no like it. Me no likey either. So, look at what we got here, guys. This is the good stuff. Nope, that's the wrong side. This. So this is low melt solder. This melts at a really low temperature. I don't actually know what temperature. It's like, what, 120 or so? Not sure. It's kind of expensive stuff, but for situations like this, actually could be the right stuff. So let's try. Let me see if I can get a piece like so. There. So this is the kind of stuff you can only really use to desolder something, but you can't use it to solder something back onto the board. Because, of course, if it melts at like 120 or something, I don't exactly know what temperature it melts at, but really low. And, you know, you don't want that. It's not going to create like really solid connections if you want. But again, for desoldering things like controller joysticks or something like that, this is really good stuff. So I think that's actually what I'm going to try here. There we go. It's going to give us a big old blob, but this is going to stay liquid for a really long time, which is exactly what we want in this situation. Because you can see it just solidified, but if I run the iron, this is liquid, 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 and it's still liquid right now. Liquid, 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 and only now does it solidify. So that gives us like a really long time to actually try to lift this chip. So I think I'm gonna, you know, just put a little bit on this side, because I think we connected this side. And then just kind of gentle lifting pressure. Yeah, see, there it moved. Trying to lift it up, but I'm kind of low on space here, guys. How am I? There's all sorts of stuff in the way. Yeah, definitely. I will remove this from the chips. Yes, lift, 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 lift. Stay there. Perfect. Okay, that's that side done. Now we can go to the pins on this corner that we attached. And there I shouldn't even need to add low melt. Let me see if I can grab the chip. Come on, baby. Let go for me. Oh, this side too. How much is still connected? Oh, that's pretty solid, actually. Where is it still connected, I'm wondering. Okay. Let me add a little bit more. Just a bit. Whoa. So that's also the downside. Sometimes you want to use like a little bit, and a whole big blob comes right off. But that's okay. Let me see, grab it. If it's stuck somewhere else still as well. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. Still stuck on this corner. It's not a very clean extraction, I have to say. There we go. Okay, chip is out. Now, let's see. What damage did we cause? Hopefully none. So I'm just going to use my desoldering braid to get rid of that solder, because we don't want this to, not a lot of it at least, to mix with the new leaded solder that we're going to put on afterwards. Because again, this is going to lower the temperature of that solder dramatically, and that's not always a good thing. It's great for desoldering, but not for soldering. So now I did that wrong. Hold on. How am I holding this, guys? Like so. Beautiful. And then over here. Why did you have to remove this chip? Because of this trace over here, Sloth. So do you see this one at the end? So I actually accidentally last time, I didn't see it. This chip had one bent pin. And so when I put the chip on the board, the bent pin was touching pin number 2 here, if you want. And when I was trying to bend it back, I actually ended up lifting this trace off the board. So now we're in the situation where we have to restore that trace, and the only way I can do is by extending it from underneath. And so that's why I had to remove it. Yeah, kind of sucked. But hey, the upside is we get to do a trace repair now. So that's always fun. So. Oh no. Krista F. Oh no. Yep.
Oh, you donkey.
Thanks, Sloth. Thanks. Sorry, Andy, for being a donkey. I know. Been there, done that. We all have to learn somehow, I guess. Yeah. I am not a pro at this, guys. Not at all. But I'm having a ton of fun, so. So let's see. We gotta clean that up a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay, so we did not damage more traces. That's always a good thing. Oh, overhead. There you go. The commands are working. I'm really happy about that, actually, that I finally got this set up. Because that old setup kind of worked, but not reliably, so this is better. Okay, I think that's good. Got a little bit of solder on that capacitor over there, but that should be okay. Touch that up real quick. Yeah, that's good enough. Perfect. Command list ain't working though. So I think that's because of StreamerBot. I was hoping that StreamerBot was actually going to connect to the chat this time. It definitely is a moderator. So let me check again. Settings, community moderation, user management, and then managing moderators, Streamlabs. Do I need to do anything more? Close el Streamlabs. Why are you not working? Reject all. There we go. Login. YouTube's. Yeah. Continue. It's all good. So we got, I think it's Cloudbot. Is it? Customize your stream, blah, blah, blah. Join our community, etc. Yup. Alert box. Set up your own virtual assistant to provide entertainment and moderation features for your chat. Open. And it is enabled for YouTube. Don't forget to mod Streamlabs by going to YouTube Studio Settings, Community, and adding Streamlabs as a moderator, which I have done. So, what more do you want me to do? Community moderation. I could add it as a normal moderator. Standard moderators. Streamlabs. Water, blah, blah, blah. Streamlabs. Save. No. What's that supposed to do? No? I've never heard of the command no. No. Guys, I really don't know why it's not working. Unfortunately. If one of you guys know by any chance, I would really appreciate any help in that front, on that front. Streamlabs not joining stream. YouTube, maybe YouTube. I gotta add YouTube. And it's saying if Streamlab fails to connect or broadcast to YouTube, it's usually caused by an expired author and blah, blah, blah. I think that's nonsense. Probably not right. Streamlabs bot. Got this, and add the bot as a moderator. Verify the correct YouTube or brand account is selected. I've got that one. Go to settings, community, paste the bot link into the moderator section. Copy. Into the moderator section. Settings, community, user. Now it's not a managing moderator anymore. Come on. We can look at that tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, guys. Because I don't know why it's not doing it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working. Too bad. That's annoying, though. There. So, you guys are seeing the board. I think the next step is going to be trace repair. Nice. So I think to do the trace repair, I'm going to use this stuff. Let me open the package up. And I've got basically these things. Whole pack of them. And I used those in one of my videos. I don't know if you guys saw, but I think it was the Xbox that I used these on for the first time. Kind of liked them. So I think I'm going to try to use those on this repair as well. And you basically, if you look at this, they're a little smaller, but I think they'll work. Don't think there are any larger ones on here. Nope. No, those are as large as they get. So let me take one of those off the board. See if I can do this so you guys can see that too, because it's kind of finicky. Here we go. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it should work good. Oh, come on. Let it go. I think I will clean Mr. QQQ Crash. How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Mr. QQQ Crash, or? Oh no. Rip. That's looking okay. Nice. Looks like I didn't tear it. Ace named me like that. Mr. Crash is fine. Ace named me like that. Nice. Awesome. Mr. Crash is actually kind of a cool name. They call me Mr. Crash. So let's move this over here. Here we are. So I am just going to put this down to the side, and then we're going to clean. Come on, let go. Where are my tweezers? Here. Sorry guys, I'll focus in a moment. Just want to get this thing down on the board. Come on, let go. I think I really got to clean my tweezers as well. There. Okay, let's do a little bit of cleaning first. And there we go. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Nice. Okay, there's our trace. And there is our board. So I'm going to just try to scrape the solder mask off of this real quick. See if I can get that done without damaging it further. Come on. That trace goes to other side right next to other bottom leg. Yeah, exactly, Sloth. I think that was the original idea I had, was I was just going to, you know, run a wire from this one to the leg on the other side, I guess. Oh, do you mean like so? Wait. Where does this go? This goes from here to here, over there, here, and then it kind of goes off in this direction. So I guess on the other side of the board, it'll probably come out here and then go to that pin or something. That's on the other side. So not this pin exactly, but on the other side. It's not on the leg, just next to it. Sorry, Sloth, what do you mean? It's not on the leg, just next to it? I'm not 100% sure if I follow. It don't connect to the leg on other side. Are you saying it's not connected to the leg on the other side? Other side of chip. Let go! Let go, damn it. There we go. Okay. I just accidentally wiped that off the board with it. Ah! Made the same mistake. This calls for the donkey command, man. You guys, you gotta be joking. Let me clean these tweezers real quick.
Donkey.
That's right. I really think Andy should get a donkey. You know, Russ has the goats and all the other animals. And then Andy can get a donkey. There we go. Come over here, you little trace. There we go. Now we can lay you down where we need you. Sort of, because there's hairs attached. You are kidding. There we go. Yep, there we go. All I want to do is scrape off the solder mask from this trace right here, and then I think I want to kind of scrape it here maybe. But I want to be careful not to hit that via. Because obviously we don't want to connect it to that one. I think that's probably already good. There. It should be okay. Okay. Let's see if solder will stick. There we go, guys. And using a way too large tip for this, but okay. Continuity test. What for? Between the trace and the via, you mean, or what? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful amount of solder. So now we should, yes, says TFN, yes. So I think I'm going to do that once I'm done with this. I'm actually going to measure between this pad and that. And then I'm hoping that we don't get any continuity between those. I think it's looking pretty good because I can see a clear gap between the two. So I think we're going to be okay. But we will test just to make sure. Just cleaning these tweezers off as well. So that we don't. There. Okay. Now. Grabbing my tweezers. Kind of just want to hold this one down here. And again, not the pro here, guys, so I'm going to be fiddling around with this a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to put it down like this, solder it down, and then bend it. I think that's going to be easier. So kind of like that. Let's see what that does. I am going to grab a little bit of flux. Come on. And then just tack this down. See how that goes. Oh, baby. It's down. That ain't going nowhere. Okay. Then, if I can get the light to work with me so I don't block it for you guys. See if I can nudge this one over. Ah. Rah. Get over here. There we go. I think that's looking pretty good. Nice, guys. I want to try to get this as flat as I can, because the chip's going to rest right on top of it, I guess. Although I guess there's going to be a little bit of space. So it should be okay. Cool. Let me put those traces away, because I don't think we're going to need those again. Or at least I don't hope. There we go. So what kind of commands am I missing, guys? Should I get some more commands up in here? I haven't been able to get anybody to say anything funny. Not like Russ. Although that was freaking genius today, or yesterday actually. Mm-hmm. Oh god, that barrel roll, guys. Yeah, Zap is good. I love ping. I love 2-ping. 2-ping is the best. Nothing will ever beat 2-ping. What did Russ say? I have no idea. I have no idea, Sloth. I don't remember anymore. My memory is a bit, fuzzy on that one. I'm on to you, Sloth. I'm on to you. I see your ways. I love also that he said, like, it's war. It's war. Yeah. I think I'm going to use these nano sponges, actually. Yeah, ping, ping, zap. I don't know about barrel roll. God. Do the barrel roll. Yeah, do you think I should cut it first? Crash? Probably. Probably a good idea. Let's do that. We're going to do this. I want the tweezers. These are at such weird angles. Okay. I think it should be able... Over here? I think over here. I grabbed the wrong tweezers. These are not the sharp ones. Hang on. These are the sharp ones. And how's the lighting on this, guys? Is this decent? Like, I know this isn't a PLD light or anything like that. But then I'm only working with the... Look! Scene! Oh, I need that command, right? I do have... I think I've got caution for that. So you can type caution, exclamation caution. No, I'm not muted, am I? No. Chat. Caution. Come on. Yo, Eliu! What? Streamlabs just joined as well. What the heck? There it is. So now you can run commands, I guess. Welcome to the stream, Eliu. Good to have you. Hey, Frogster, just need those commands. Yep. So I think if you now type commands, I'm hoping anyway, commands should now work. The commands command. Yeah, so look, seen, and muted. Yeah, I guess so. That could work. Come on. Come on, Streamlabs, do your thing. Doesn't look like there are commands yet. Nope. No commands. It ain't doing its thing. There we go. That's looking good. I really like these nano sponges. I think they're called nano sponges, right? Whoops, bent that thing. Don't. Oh no! Of course that was going to happen. Of course that was going to happen. Anyway, let's get rid of that one. We're practicing, guys. We're just practicing. Rip. Yep, that was rip. Just practicing. That's all we're doing. Ah, that sucks. Okay, let's get rid of this. We got this, guys. Second time will be a lot quicker, I bet. You know what I said when I said we're not going to need these things again? The traces? Well, we're going to need another trace. Okay. Let's do it. Work is draining me. Oh no, Eliu. You got a lot of work to do, or? There. So let's grab another trace. Trying to figure out what the best way to get these traces off is. Because I have a feeling I may have damaged the trace when I removed it last time as well. Wait a minute, I'm a lefty. I need this thing in my left hand. Let's try this. Come on. I feel like if I'm going to apply more pressure, I'm going to slip right through it. Come on. Come on. Yeah. maybe flatter. Yeah, that seems to do it. Did you let go? Nope, not yet. Ah, lol. Took one or the other. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was a lot cleaner. Nice. Okay. So apparently that's the way to do it, sort of. Or at least a way to do it. And then we just drop it right there. Let go. Come on. Okay. Tweezer. Let me see. Work is dragging me. Speaking of work, I gotta get work done. I'll be lurking. Lurk. Thanks, Loth. Good luck with the work. Hope the work is fun and not draining like it is for LU. Nano grabs them from the tail. Oh, man. Oh, you mean, I thought you were talking about the nano sponges. No, you were talking about Nano. He grabs them from the tail. Oh, so you mean like the narrow part he pulls up and pulls them off the strip, so to say? Off the sticky stuff? That could work as well. Might be easier. I'll try that next time. I'm hoping I don't need to try this again, guys. So I hope this is it. If I recall correctly, yes. Someone can clip that, please? What did I say? What did I say? Have you tried the new lens yet, TFN? Will arrive tomorrow. What kind of lens did you get, TFN? I don't remember if you already said that. I am a lefty. Nice, TFN. Left is good. Nah, it's all good. My experience as a left-handed person is that this is a really right-handed world. So I'm kind of, you know, I have the mouse in the right hand. So the mouse I'll use in my right hand. But, and some of the tools I'll also use in the right hand. But writing is definitely on the left. So, I don't know. You kind of make do with whatever the world offers you, I guess. But yeah, the world is mostly, in my experience, right-handed. So I kind of want to put it there. So that means I want to solder it roughly there, I think. Because after I bend it, I want it to get, you know, to land sort of there. Okay. I think that's sort of good enough. I want to move it a little bit. I am dual-handed, but right is dominant. There you go. There you go. For me, I think it's left. Yeah. But can you write on the right as well, TFN? No, right? So I think that's about right. There you go. And then I'm hoping that there's enough solder still on there. Well, I could have put a little bit more on there, I guess. We'll see. I'll just put a tiny bit of solder on the soldering iron and hope that that transfers to the trace. Sorry guys, gotta focus on this one real quick. So I'm gonna... Come on. Okay. Did you attach? Yes, you did. Perfect. Okay. That was that. Then carefully cut that trace or the tail. There we go. Then we can bend it back into its new position. And then I'm going to try to be really careful with that nano sponge because I don't want to do this again. There, that looks good. That looks excellent. I am happy with that. There. Okay. I only write right. I like to run a dual-wield build. What is a dual-wield build? Tor? BG3? What's Tor? What's BG3? Okay, nanosponge. Tweezers. A little bit of alcohol. So I just want to get this clean enough so where I can apply some UV mask. And that the UV mask will stick properly. There. There. Okay. Just gonna grab a hot air station to dry it up. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I can see here that this is pointed up. I'm hoping that it will stay flush with the board when we put the UV gel on there. And the way I think I'm going to do that is by grabbing the UV gel itself. There. Just going to put a little bit on something here. There we go. And then clean the tweezer. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing to sit down. So I'm just gonna smear this a little bit over it. And then I'll remove a little bit of the mask afterwards again. Kind of like that. Just run that all the way over here. So. Just want to make sure this is not, you know, super proud, super tall. There we go. And then I grab the UV light. Enough, indeed. Yeah, I think that was probably almost too much. But Star Wars: The Old Republic, Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. But what does it then mean? I like to run a dual wield build. So I'm just going to push this down. Turn on the UV light. Just let it cure enough that I can remove the tweezer. Like so. And then I'm just going to set this down right on there for a little bit and have that cure. So, sword left and right hand. Yeah, so you mean just you want to dual wield your guns or your weapons, so to say, in the game. Well, so I think I just turned it on. The on mode, not the 60-second mode. So I think we're probably good now. So I'm just going to turn this off. Let's switch back to the scope. I think that's this one. Yep. Okay, and let's have a look. I think it came up a little bit, maybe. There we go. But I think it's going to be good enough. This should work. If it doesn't move again, if it doesn't go away, then it should be good enough. Okay. I'll just grab the knife again, and then I'll just carefully try to scrape away that top layer here. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Ah, you can see that there's a little bit of liquid here. So what I think I'm going to do is cure that a little bit more. Wait. Give it a little bit. And now I'm hoping that that too is solid. Let's test. First I'll clean. There we go. Grab the knife. Yeah, I think that's much better. Okay, cool. All right. Trying to feel if I get any high spots from the solder mask itself. I think it feels pretty good. So let's raise this thing up a little bit, and then we just look at this from an angle. Yeah, and I think that's pretty good. I think that should work. Okay. Cool, guys. Then, where are we? We're over here. Then I think the next step is going to be to apply a little bit of solder. Oh, sorry. Actually, you know what? No, we can do solder. It's fine. But I do want to do the continuity test, just to make sure that we do have a good connection to that point, basically. First, some solder. Yep. And there's some nice solder on that. Perfect. So, looks like it's working. Okay. And then I'll just clean this a bit more. And then, where is my desoldering braid? Because I'm just thinking, if I solder the pin on there, I do actually want it to be flat. So I'm going to remove a little bit again. It's kind of counteractive, but counterintuitive if you want. But now it's clean. Okay, continuity test. Let's do it. This is already hooked up. Beeps when we touch the probes. No, it does not, because I don't have it in continuity. Now it does beep. And I think I want to test that this goes, for example, to, if I point, it goes from here all the way over here to this via over here. So I'm just going to force that in there a little bit. And as you can hear, it beeps. So we have a good connection. And then between this and this trace, we do not have a connection. See, so if I touch this, it has a connection. But if I touch this one, no connection. So this is good. Perfect. Okay, So, next step, we can actually put a chip back on. So continue where we left off last time. All right, now clean chip. Yeah, so I'm actually going to use a different chip first. I want to use a fresh one, just to make sure. Although I guess we didn't use hot air on this one now, so I could use that chip. That is true. We could do that. I'm just going to heat up the board real quick because this old flux is sticky. I'm just heating it up with like 100 degrees, nothing fancy, just to get this to become soft. And then that should allow me to clean this off a little bit easier. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, the old chip. Sort of still hesitant to do this, but because if I did mess up this chip and I do have to remove it again, that's going to be a real pain in the butt. So yeah, I think I am going to use a clean chip for this installation. We'll clean this one right now, but we're going to use this on the other area. Although I guess if I have to remove it from that one again, yeah, no, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We have faith, guys. We have faith. Okay. Let's see. So, just going to use a little bit of desoldering braid, and let's see if we can get that old... Wait, I'm just going to cut this real quick. There we go. That's good. How do I do this so that I can be sure everything is off? Like this. This works. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Now I rotate this because I think we had a little bit there as well. Like so. Here I think you can see that there's a pin that's pointing up now. Don't like that too much, to be honest. Come on. Sort of. So these sides are clean. This side I think is clean. Yeah, I think we're good. That's looking pretty clean. Okay. Then I'll just clean off the chip. Clean the flux off the chip, I mean. So you can definitely see a couple of these pins were bent. Not too stoked about that, but we can see if we can still use it. Oh no, there are definitely bridges there. Did you guys see it? You gotta warn me, guys. So, what are we gonna do about that? Where were the bridges? The bridges were here on this side, right there. So if you guys see over here, these are bridged. Future problem. Is it though? Is it a future problem? I think that solved it. Yep. Whoops. Yep. I think that's good. We're good, guys. This is it. Send it. So let's lift the chip. There are, wow. I don't know if you guys can see this. Those are not looking great. Those are not looking super. Can I carefully bend that back without breaking this chip? That sort of did that one. What about this one? You know, we could just grab another chip and call it good. But we don't do that here. Come on. I think that's better, guys. Because if they're down a little bit, I can press down on the chip and make sure that they make a good contact. So just want to make sure that they aren't also, and they are, of course, bent to the side a little bit. Yep, that's better. And that's better. I think that's better. That's looking good. Then the pins on this one, they're also slightly bent. I guess we could try it this way. Look at that. Nope, that was too much, maybe. But again, I guess if they are pointing slightly down, then the downward pressure on the pin will kind of push them in the right direction if you want. Make them flush again. Okay, that's good. This pin seems to be bent a little bit. Focus, focus, focus. Here it is. Oh, I don't like how easy that one bent, to be honest. But I think it's still good. Still a bit of solder on that one, and these look good. So that might still be a little bit of low melt solder, not too sure. Where is the thingamabob? Here it is. Wait, I gotta rotate this so I can access it with the soldering iron. Come on. Oh, come on, man. We need flux. 2 less solder on tip. Yeah, that could be. That could definitely be. Here, let me try that. A little bit of that. I'll add a little bit of flux to the desoldering braid as well. And then maybe it works better. Come on. Come on. Yes. Well, I guess I'm kind of bending the pins as well as I'm doing that. Not really a big fan of that. So I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I don't want to damage this chip. See, I bent them in like a little bit. Not too stoked about that, but we can bend them back. Carefully, not too much pressure. And there we go. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I think that's going to be okay. That should work. So let's grab the board. Focus on the board. Let's look for the dot. Here's the white dot on the mask. So we want to line that one up with this dot on the chip. So let's just rotate that chip so that we get it in the right position. And then we can see if the pins actually line up good enough. So carefully move it. Come on. Why doesn't it want to move? It's like it's stuck somewhere. Why? Okay, let me try this, guys. It's like a lot harder to move than I was able to do before. But there we go. Come on. Yes. See, it's like stuck. Is it because of our little repair work that we did here? Could be. There we go. It's on there. And, oh, don't move. There. Sort of. Sort of. Almost. Just gonna move a little bit here. Nope. I'm falling asleep. Meds start to kick in finally. Or am I boring? I hope not. Not because of you. It's okay, TFN. It's okay. Just cleaning off the chip because I feel like it's sticking to my glove a little bit. But if you do, TFN, if you do doze off, have a good sleep. Okay, now, why is this getting stuck? My leg hurts like a bitch. Oh, man. Well, then it's a good thing that the meds kick in, I guess. So, like that. I want you... No! Don't stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, stay there. Stay there. That's perfect. That's exactly the position I want it to be in. So I think I'm going to solder it down on this side over here, just with a little bit. I'm going to carefully grab some flux. All I want to do is make sure that this chip doesn't move again from its ideal location. So I'm applying a little bit of flux. ill-prepared. Should have prepared this better. Grab my soldering iron. There we go. All I care about is that there's like a little bit of solder on these pins so it doesn't move. That's enough. So now that edge is not going to move. Wow, that's almost perfect, guys. Perfect alignment, almost. Don't know if I want that up like a tiny, tiny smidge. But I think I'm going to send it. I'm not going to fiddle around with that too much. So again, tiny amount of flux. And all I want to do is fix those legs so they don't move. And I'm having to do this at a weird angle. And let's go. Come on. Send it. It's there, guys. It's in. Perfect. Okay, so I think all the legs look pretty good. Yep. I think now we can do a little bit of drag soldering. Are we ready for drag soldering, guys? I don't think I am. I think I'm missing something. An essential tool. There we go. I think I got all the tools now that I need. There. I hope you guys are ready too. You got your outfits on. I've had this thing laying in the closet for ages. We only have one party that we had a reason for using this. Why do you ever need this? And look at the state of it too. It's like horrible. The hair is like not even. But yeah, it's perfect. I feel so ready now. Okay guys, let's do this. So the way I'm going to do it is apply a little bit of solder to my soldering iron. And I'm going to start on this one, and I hope that this works. Let's see if we can send it. Ah, shit, already a bridge. There. Now we're going to try to fix that one in a second. Nope. So, cleaning this off. Come on. Yeah. That's looking good. Perfect. Nope, that's a bridge. No more bridge. So it's not quite drag soldering this, I guess. Still practicing, guys. Still practicing. Okay. Let me test those legs for connection, for solidness. There we go. That's good. Hey, Andy! Speechless? Why? What happened? I have no idea. What's up? Maybe I did steal Andy's hair. Yeah. I'm wearing a different shirt. This is a black one. I thought I would change the colors a bit. Hey, Simon. I was trying to do some drag soldering, but I wasn't feeling it, so I had to get some help, man. I had to get the right equipment. Okay. Let me turn the work a little bit so that I can do it from this side. Okay, let's do that other side. Whoa! Yo, Simon! Thanks for the subscription. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Was that from Amazon? I honestly have no idea. This thing was in our closet for like years because we had a party I don't know, years ago. It was really years ago. Don't even remember when it was. And we got this as a joke. And then it went straight back into the closet. And then as we were doing drag soldering, I was like, you know what? We got to use this thing. So here it is. It's finally found its purpose. And I don't think I never saw, I think, the original. Whoops, I'm messing this up, guys. Concentrate, Sean. So I never saw the original clip where you wore this, Andy. So I've seen the emoji, but I have not seen the golden clip, so to say. This is too reflecty. Let me see if I can change the light a little bit. Just not so it's not reflecting as bad. Sorry, guys. Don't have the Paul Daniels light ring yet. Good, don't want to. No brings back nightmares. I was subbed but for some reason it was saying I was not. You know what? I've actually last week, so I went over 100 subscriptions and then it dropped again to 97. So that's why I haven't posted anything about 100 subs, because I was afraid that was going to happen probably. So it went up to like 101 and then it dropped down to 97. I've had that like a couple times before. So either people actually unsubscribe, or I think YouTube might decide at some point like, nope, this person really isn't subscribed or whatever. No idea what the deal behind that is. Like. Thanks, TFN. Or who was it? Yep, TFN. There we go. There's so little space here, guys. I want more flux. There we go. And this isn't even the area with the least amount of space, so it's going to be fun working on the other ones. There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, I like the look of that. Come on. Yes. Touch that leg. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let me see. I've just unsubbed. Lol, when Mandy's streaming. Hey, Worms, what's up? I changed my hairdo. I thought I'd just, you know, change things up a little bit. I am a natural blonde after all, so it's okay. I just subbed. Thanks, Worms. Nice. I thought it would fit in the theme today, you know, with Russ's big announcement and all. So I'll sub again, I suppose. You don't have to, Andy. Only if you want. Damn. Yeah, so I don't know what the trick to this is, though. Is it like iron temperature, or because you see this, like it's creating these tails and stuff? I'm not sure how to do that. So it's not touching this leg. I'm afraid to touch the legs of the chip because I feel like it's going to create more bridges. So I don't know. But I feel that this is okay. It's not too bad. It's not perfect. So, what did you guys say? Was worth a like anyway. Nice. Hot cows. Hello, hello. Did I say hi to all you guys? Sorry if I missed anyone. Nice. So what do we got? Wow, 100 subs. Do we have 100 subs now? Am I at 100? No. Current subs. 99. I need one more. Flux. We just need to see you in a dress now. Oh my god. I do not have a dress. Just so you know. I have the wig, but not the dress. Flux and heat. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know. Should I add more flux? I could add more flux. I kind of don't want to drain the board, I guess. But, yeah. I think this probably is... phlegm works better. Dutchman always misses me. I do, Andy. I think you're trying to get something out of me. Aren't you? Says 100 for me. Congrats. Yes, I became the 100th sub. Congrats, hot cows. Awesome, and thank you. Can never be enough flux. Under chasms. Yeah, let's get him past 100 for the stream. And celebrate now until it drops again. Why are you unsubscribing, Andy? You shouldn't unsubscribe. Whoa, we got another one. Chasm just subscribed. Nice. Oh, that's you, hot cows. Nice, thanks. Nice. I've noticed actually that a couple people have subscribed with pseudonyms or so, or aliases, I guess. What do you want to call them? Like secondary accounts. There we go. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys. For this side. Yeah, that's good. Do we have bridges? Don't think so. Lol. Hold my beer. I don't know. But yeah, is it at 100 now or what? No, still says 99 for me. Current subscribers, 99. But I'm at the studio, so I don't know if the channel says different. Dang. I got it. View your channel. 99! Andy will sub with 100 alts now. Nice. Ah, there we go. So where are we at? I think this side looks good, guys. So now we rotate it, and now we get to the hardest side, I guess, which is this one. With our beautiful repaired trace. Look at that one over there. So almost looks like factory. You could barely tell that that's a brand new trace, right? So under the motto, we can never have enough flux. Let's drain it. Or drench it. What's the word? Flood it. And then let's send it. Come on, man. I'm going to start here. And then slowly get closer to the pins, I guess. You see where it didn't touch it there? There. Yes. Ooh, guys. I think that already looks pretty good. So I'm going to clean off the iron. And maybe... blah, blah, blah. What did you say? Remove the copper bad. Ooh, there's copper there. Yep. That's like the previous trace. That is copper bad. Get out of there. There we go. Thanks, Crash. That could have been bad. Caution. Stop! Look at chat. I don't know why the caution isn't working as a command. Let me just check. Caution, none. Sources. It does have YouTube selected. Caution, and you typed caution. Let me go to actions, caution. Ah, I don't have the trigger. Hang on. There, and then caution. Okay, now the caution should work. Oh, my hairs. Pad. So are you saying, there we go. Yep, now it works. So is there something I should be looking at? Yo, we got another subscription. What is it? Wait, I can see it better here. No, I cannot. Stream Labs. What did it say? Stream Labs? Cabbage? Cabby the Cabbage. Nice. Cabby the Cabbage. And then Streamlabs, what was that? Something Streamlabs? Can I see who just subbed? Where can I see, guys? 102. Yes, we got 102! Thank you, guys. Nice. That's awesome. World of Detailing. Welcome, welcome. So many alts. Mind throwing me a Subway switch, Andy. Nice. Nice. So I'm just going to run this again, or should I leave it? No, I'm going to touch it again. Just for good measure. No, it does. Oh, wow, now it seems to remove some of the solder. Why? There we go. Add the tiniest amount. Yeah, that's better. Getting stuck on that coil right there. And there we go. I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Just going to test for strength on the legs. That's solid. Solid. Nope, that one isn't. So good that we tested. So the 5th from the edge is loose. That one's good. We're good so far. So just number 5 right now from that right edge. This one too. This one seems to be loose. So the second to final one. And then this one is solid. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to run it one more time. Then I got to test the other edges as well, because I think we didn't test on the other side. So it was that one, I think. Yep. So maybe I should touch the legs just on the tips there. And then it was this one, right? God, I hope it's not the trace that's let go. Because it did look like there was kind of a bridge there. Or how do you say? A... Okay, trace, don't move. Nope, it doesn't move. Ha! Whew! Okay. Solid. Solid. Nice. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it was the 5th. So this one was loose before. That's now solid. Perfect. Okay. We're there, guys. That side's all done. So I'm just going to press all the pins on all the sides just to make sure that we aren't missing any, because that would be annoying. Solid. Solid. Yep. I do think we tested this side because we did it first. But doesn't hurt to test again. Yep. There we go. Then we want this side. think this is loose. So number 2. 3 is loose. I think 1 might be loose as well. So these are loose. It's a good thing we tested, guys. Good thing we tested. Great job. Thanks. Thanks, World of Detailing. Glad to have you. Looks like you've been doing this for a while. Oh, I don't know. Not Xboxes, though. I've done a couple consoles, I guess, but... Burp. Solid. So I think it's just the ones on the edge there. And this one is solid. So let me just touch those up real quick. It's always the caps on consoles. Often, I guess. It's translating for me again, saying 2B. You know what? Exclamation mark SER is translated to 2B. I don't know what language. What? Yeah, exactly. SER. I'm seeing 2B with the translation symbol in front of it. Hang on, guys. Just gotta drink something real quick. The Rona. What's Rona? My Sirona. Or something. I can tell you this wig is warm. Oh, whoops. Whoops, there went my earpiece. There we go. Oh. Yeah, somebody actually called me doucheman. Yeah, that was really insulting, to be honest. I don't know about that person. Calling me a doucheman. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. When I saw that, I was like, that's perfect. I hadn't even thought of that one myself. Doucheman. So sorry, it was a genuine mistake. I don't blame you, Andy. It gave me a really good laugh. I mean, sorry, World of Detailing. It gave me a real laugh. Yeah. Why did I do that? I don't know, because I'm a perfectionist is why. I gotta stop touching it. It's probably already good. Let's see. Okay. Don't touch it. Is it solid? Yes. That ain't moving. Perfect. Love it. Send it. Hi, Streamlabs, please. Hello, Streamlabs, please. Hello. Did somebody actually make an account like Streamlabs, please, and create the actual, or use the actual icon? Wait, what am I doing? Testing. So let's see if these pins are solid, and then if these are, stop chatting in chat. I saw the one from Ace. Let's chit chat. More fix that. That was nice. Nope, that one's loose. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the left. Yeah, just number 6. Okay. Touch up number 6, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that one. Damn, I'm shaking. Are you good now? Are you good now? Solid. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, wait, did it move? No, it didn't move. Perfect. So that's now solid. Perfect, guys. We got all the pins in. We have abused this chip quite a bit, so I'm really curious to see if it's going to work. Hello, Cabby B7E. I'm a cabbage. Oh, nice. Hi, I'm a wig. Nice to meet you. How is it being a cabbage? What? Don't be silly. Wigs can't talk. I don't know. Last I heard, cabbages couldn't talk. But I might be wrong. Today I was proved wrong. We have a talking cabbage in the chat. So what kind of cabbage are you? So I'm just cleaning out the chip real quick. And then, guys, we're going to put it back in the console, or the case at least. Red cabbage, but your icon is green. Am I colorblind? Could be. I'm only a wig. I'm not supposed to have eyes, so... There we go. Nice and clean. So, just a visual inspection. I don't really see any bridges right now from this angle. And I don't think I'm going to test, because I think it looks pretty good. That's our trace on the corner right there. So this is the one we replaced, or repaired, rather. So hopefully that one's still good. All the rest of this looks pretty good, I think. I don't think I damaged any or moved any of the components around it. They still look good. They got a bit extra solder and everything. But that's looking pretty good. Okay, guys, so with that, have we successfully installed chip number 3? What do you guys think? Is it going to work or not? I sure hope it does, because we put a lot of time in this one chip. There, oops. Let me move this guy out of the way, and we move it to the switch to the overhead. Shupworms. Nah. Why should we say shupworms? Oh man, somebody's gonna clip that, I bet. Sorry, worms. They forced me. Oh, my hairs. This is so in the way. How do you deal with hair like this? So, plugging in the ports. Hopefully it works, I know. Okay, we got the power and everything hooked up. Power is there, controller ports are there, the mod chip's still in there. I think the connection to D0 is still in there. Oh, you guys are way too far zoomed in, sorry about that. There we go, that's better. So I was just checking, everything is hooked up. We got power, controller ports, we got the mod chip still in there. This wire is dangling around, I don't like that. So I'll move this over here. So last stream we actually just disconnected the button and we connected the D0 signal straight to ground. So that basically means that this mod chip is always active, no matter what. So it's not even going to try to boot from the flash chip. That's exactly kind of what we want, because we don't want to do anything with the flash on the system. We just want to boot straight into SirBIOS. And SirBIOS has a RAM testing tool that we're going to use to see whether or not we successfully installed this RAM chip. We've already tested chips number 1 and 2, I think, or 1 and 3 rather. The 2, I forget which ones they were, but I think it was 1 and 3. And I think this is supposed to be number 2. So hopefully now we get a success on number 2 as well. I should already have the, there we go, that's the USB. So that's the output from the Xbox that I'm going to plug in right now. And then I think all we have to do is plug in the power and turn it on. So let's see. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we get magic smoke. No magic smoke. That's already good. And then I'm actually going to switch to the other scene so you guys can see the operating system a bit better. And let's try it out. Eject to turn on. It's giving me red and orange. Okay, that's a good sign. We didn't cause a frag. Oh, and I have to turn it on because I forgot to connect the controller. Legs crossed. Ooh. Cross all your limbs. Fixed. Not fixed. It's just not more broken, I guess. We didn't break it, but we didn't fix it yet. Oh, this hair. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Eject button. We have a controller connected. There we go. That's the one. We're in the operating system. Now we can go to settings, tools, and then we're going to go 128 RAM test. And we're hoping for 3 green RAM chips. Or successes, so to say. Come on. Yes! Awesome! So number 4. We've got number 4 installed. Yes! Awesome, guys. Message retracted. Chip 2 bad. Yeah, chip 2 is bad because, and I'm going to show you. So we have three working chips, right? Chip 2 is bad because it ain't there. Hey, my soldering experiments. Welcome. Nice. You joined just in time. We have just successfully installed chip number 3, and that one actually had trace damage. So we restored the trace damage. We got the chip off. That was a challenge, a little bit. But then we used the low melt solder. That actually worked pretty well. Then we repaired the trace, broke the trace, then repaired it again. And now we have a working chip. Anyway, that's all that cares. That is all that matters. So, okay. Now, we only have one more chip left, and I'm hoping that this one is a bit easier to install. There we go. Put that one back on the ground. Okay. There we go. Man, people that wear this hair all day long, respect. Yeah, so, I don't know, I'll switch to overhead main scene. So here's that chip number, I guess it was chip number 2. That was not working, and that's because we haven't installed it yet. So now we're going to do just that. Always pops up at the end. We're not quite at the end yet. I'm hoping that we won't take so long to install this one, though. But I think that's what we're going to do next. So I reckon, so here is that area. First thing I'm going to do is just apply some soldered or leaded solder, then clean it off again with the soldering wick, desoldering wick, so that then we have nice flush, flat, clean pads. And then we're going to put the chip on and do the same as we did with the other chip. So let's get right to it. Just going to apply a generous amount of lovely flux. There we go. A little bit more there. And grab our solder. Am I going to do this with the overhead camera, or I guess I can do it with this one. Let me know which camera you guys prefer, because this one doesn't zoom in all the way, but it's a bit sharper, I feel. Oh, just got to turn up that fume extractor a little bit. There we go. Face cam. What's with the face cam? Is it good? Can you see me okay? I think I might have my soldering iron a little too hot because this is burning. You asked what camera do I prefer. Aw, thanks, Andy. Thanks. I appreciate that. I have to be so careful with what I say, because I know you guys are going to clip it. Especially Sloth. I think Sloth is just lurking, just to wait for the perfect moment and then, you know, clip it. Tell you that guy. There we go. Where is the desoldering braid? Where did I put it this time? There it is. 11 watching, 15 likes. Come on, guys, let's fix that dislike. Hit that down button. Genius. Is that round pad a center pad? You know, that's actually a good question. I have no idea what that one's supposed to do. It does look like it's... Yeah, it is copper. Or, what do you say? It is a pad. No idea what it's for, though. Weird. Okay, we're stuck. Don't know why. There we go. Just don't want to pull that because we've already lifted some traces before. Different way, but still. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a little bit more solder on the soldering iron and maybe a little bit more flux. Burp. Or a test point. It doesn't look like it's a test point actually, because if I look at it under the microscope, it looks like there's nothing connected to it. So I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of weird. So, no clue. So, no, overhead. Oh wow, the overhead is not responding. Or not? Now it is. There we go. Here we go. So. So are you looking forward to this vacation then, Andy? Or is this one also? You'd rather stay home? No, that is a very strategic answer. So you're not looking forward, or you would not rather stay home? I think so, secretly. I think so too, Worms. He's just in denial. Or he really loves us. I think he just really loves us. It's okay. We love you too, Andy. That was also... I love you, Sloth baby. Oh no. I said it. I said it. Be nice if you see Falcon. Are you going to see Falcon or what? Ooh, come on. Who's the babe on the screen? I thought I'd just dress up for you, Russ. Welcome. I was doing drag soldering today, so... Gotta dress up, baby. Oh, God. Don't you like seeing me this way? I did it especially for you. Sorry, guys. I hope I'm almost there. I really think I'm burning my tip all the time, so I'm not sure what to do. You see here it's already black again? So I'm not sure if I should lower the temperature on my iron or if it's the flux that's just burning off real quick. I've got it like at 325 or something, which I think is not very, very high. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. Let me see. So, okay, so you're typing a lot now. Yo, Russ. Falcon powder around the sweaty bits. It would be, yeah, I can imagine what he looks like. It just looks like the player in Phasmophobia. I still have not played Phasmophobia, by the way. Oh, God. Well, I bet he looks nothing like that, Andy. That would make the characters look like ourselves. Somebody clip it, please. I'm not on my computer. See my guy. Russ is the best. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. This hair is so freaking annoying. It's in the way. Okay, I think I gotta warm this up a little bit again. It's gone all sticky. So that's just like 100 degrees just to soften the flux. And there you go, look at that. It just magically disappears. Okay, guys, now we got those pads nice and clear. All right, cool. Switch to the microscope. Let's look at that shiny PCB. Looking pretty darn good, I'd say. Is there commands on this channel? There definitely is, Andy. So, Streamlabs. Actually, no, we also got Russ in here. I'm having difficulties getting Streamlabs to actually work with the bot. For some reason, it doesn't want to... Like, I'm not sure even if it now joined. And I'm not sure if the commands now work. The commands command, I mean. Because you should be able to just run ! commands and then see the list of commands. But there are definitely commands in here. I think I might do... Exactly. I think I might do the same as Sloth and just, you know, put like a command in there that replies with what is it? You had like a Google Drive Excel sheet or something with the commands in there. I think that might just be easier than using Streamlabs. What is that? It translated this as well. F-U Russ lol. It translated that as F-U Russian lol. What, Google? Why do you translate these things? How do I turn this off? Anyway, Cool. We need another chip from China. And we have one right here. Look at that. Russian nut repairs. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. I don't know about Russian nuts. Let me rotate that chip because we have the dot on this side here. I think that's the dot because I don't see it. Yep, that's pin 50. So this is pin number 1. And there's pin 100. That's also how we can see. This is pin 100, so this is pin 1. So the dot goes here. And there we go. Rotate that baby. Let's get it in place. And that would be pretty much there. Cool. Let's see if I, oh, of course it jumped. Okay. Sort of like this, guys. Sort of like that. Okay, let's get the stuff ready. I guess it's not, oh, it is actually fairly lined up, I would say. It's not too bad. Let's say it's almost perfect down here. Yup. Let me see. Oh, guys, you're typing. Hey, Victor. Nice. Evening, Victor. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Victor. You can set up command in StreamerBot to link the Google Drive. When you make an action, there's a YouTube selection and a message chat selection, and then you just put in whatever you want to post. Yeah, so I guess I might try setting that one up. Thanks, by the way, again for the video, because I now finally, I don't know, you weren't in the chat at the start, but I finally have StreamerBot set up. It didn't work at the start because I forgot to select YouTube chat, but now it's working, so finally. Frickin' finally. Scale 1 to 10, how difficult is this mod? I would say it's actually not super difficult, to be honest. Like the most difficulty that I had was setting up the software in the mod chip. I just made like rookie mistakes because I've never done this before. I should have just gotten the mod chip right from the start. You got to be careful that you get a mod chip that you can actually program so that you can put a... That's not a skill, I need a number. 3. I would say maybe a 3 or something like it. Yeah. It's not very difficult at all. So, number test? Whoa. Shall we do the number test? Okay. I'm going to say a number, and then I'm going to count and see how long it takes for you guys to reply to that number. The number is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. There you go. 6 seconds. TFN 1. My soldering experiment 2nd. Andy 3rd. There we go. Worms gets I was actually thinking of 69, by the way, Worms, and then I changed my mind. So either you're reading my mind or I don't know. Perfect. Oh, good. I was 13 seconds behind. Did YouTube push you behind again, Russ? It's the wig. What about the wig? This is just my hair. It's my natural hair. What's wrong with it? Guys, we're doing serious work here. We have to let Andy know that this is a 3 out of 10. Ah, come on. I moved it. Okay, so just going to try to put this pretty much perfectly in spot. Keep my finger on it. I'm going to do the same dance as before. Just rotate it, move it down until I'm kind of happy. So I think almost there's a small bump, so it's not sitting perfectly flush on one of the pins. That's why it's jumping around a bit. Come on, get over that bump. There, that's I think where I want it. So I'm going to hold down the chip with my finger, grab a tiny bit of flux, like so. Grab the soldering iron, try not to move the chip. Put just a little bit of solder on the soldering tip. Yep. And then I'm just going to fix these 2 pins in place. That's a bridge, but we'll fix that when we get to the other side. Perfect. So that side is now in. Then I'm going to move to the bottom corner. That's over here. And I'm basically going to do the same. So put the flux down. Make sure my finger isn't too sticky. Oh no, bent leg. Where? Where do you see a bent leg? No. Don't say this. Are you messing with me, Andy? Are you messing with me? Oh no, bottom right? Seriously? Rainbows? Okay, I'm going to clean that real quick. Because I don't want to get into the same situation as I got before. So I am going to clean that real quick, the flux. Because if I need to bend it, I better bend it now. Where is the... Here we go. That's okay. I would say it's okay. Just looked. I was 1 second behind. Yes, but I have shit signal right now. I would have won otherwise. Who's in whose mind right now? I don't know. I know I'm in my mind. Sneeze. Oh no. Bent leg along that rainbow. Where you fluxed. Also, please remove pip. What is pip? Picture in picture. Picture in picture. There you go. This one. Yes. Thank you for that. So I think that leg, yeah, it is a little bit bent. You're right. Just a bit. Just a smidge. Let me see if I can push that just a little bit. I'm going to call that good. I don't want to bend that too much more, because otherwise... Please end the stream. Why? What? What? Why do you want me to end the stream? Bye, Andy. Oh, God. Gotta be careful, guys. Don't bump into the chip. Ping! Hey, Sloth, you're back. Welcome back, man. I'm just trying to get that chip just perfectly aligned. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get, so I'm going to send it. And I would say that that's good enough for me. Cool. So now the chip's not going to move, and we can do what we're here to do, which is the drag soldering. Nice, guys. You know what we all like to see. Okay, drown it with, I wanted to see if I have full control over you is all. No, Andy. No. Because if you had full control over me, I would never use the 2-ping command. You will never get me not to use the 2-ping command. It's perfect. How's it going? Pretty good so far. We got number 3 installed, Sloth. So we fixed the broken trace, we installed the chip, and it successfully detected it, so that's awesome. What? What wig? What did you see, Sloth? Like a huge fan or something. I think that would be Tolly, Andy. Because he already called you. Maybe that's going to be like a Sloth's new collection thing. I need to go to bed. Been up since 2 a.m. Catch you later, guys. Thank you, Simon, for joining. Have a good night. Sleep well. See you on the next stream. Who's that chick? Do you like what you see? Nice. Okay, guys, here we go. So I'm not sure yet what the perfect technique for this is. I think I don't want to touch the tips because I feel like if I like that, because then I get the bridges easily. So I'm kind of trying to stay away from the pins themselves, then cleaning off my soldering iron. But yeah, let me know if you guys have a better technique for this, because I'm still learning. I can use all the advice. So you see that we had like a couple bridges, so I'm hoping that those will go away now. So here we have a bridge like deep in there. Come on, I need more flux. Such great drag soldering. I don't know. Come on, get out of there. So I think I'm going to have to use some desoldering wick for that. So that seems to work okay. I'm also not sure if I'm using the right tip for this. Probably not, but... Oh, come on. Yeah, I think that solved that bridge, almost. No, there's still a little bit. Needs more flux. More flux. Oh, and there we created a bridge. You kidding me? Gotta rewind now to see when you put it on. What do you mean, Sloth? This is my natural hair. I've always had this. I don't know what you're on about. I never put anything on. I'm just a natural blonde. Okay, so this, oh, look at that. Awesome. That solved itself. So can we do the same with this? Or do we have to use some desoldering wick? Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes, I think that solved it. I'm going to say that solved it. Okay, quick nudge test. So we can sign this side off. That's good, good. We're good. And that's good. Oh man, this side is good. Nice. Okay, I don't visually see any bridges. Let me know if you guys do. The soldering Dutch woman. There you go. Genius. I'm either the soldering douche man or the soldering Dutch woman. Looks good to me. Yep. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. So now I think I'm going to do this side so I don't have to rotate the board. Again, flood it. Let's see if we can get this one done in one nice drag soldering swoop. Okay. Yes, Russ. But he felt pretty bad afterwards, I think. But I thought it was the funniest thing ever. So. Ah, crapidapulous. How do you guys do this without doing that? I guess I put too much solder on the tip or what? I mean, the rest looks freaking nice. Damn. The rest looks nice. Look what you guys did now. How did you know? One day for $200 donation. $200 donation. Wow. He only gives out nicknames to people he likes. I know. I know. Come on. Get off. Really? So he must love me. I think Andy loves everyone, man. He's a lovable guy. No, I really thought it was hilarious when he said that. I thought that was... I hadn't thought of that one myself, so... Yeah, I gotta use some desoldering wick for that. And that's not gonna happen. So... We're practicing, guys. We're learning. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Damn. I don't think I need to touch that again. Cool. Okay, nudge test. Good on that one. Yup. I mean, I can almost see it. Oh, that one's not good. Not good. So some of these are loose, but these are good. Yeah, I think I gotta touch these a little bit, maybe. Yeah, this one is also loose. Okay, I'm just gonna do it again. Because there are too many pins that are loose. So I think I have to touch the... I'll read up. Unless I typed douche by mistake. Muscle memory. Oh man. Yeah, like this. Yep. Okay. That felt good. Okay, let's test that one. Nudge test. So one last nudge test for this side. That's good. Solid. Good so far. I'm gonna read your messages in a sec, guys. Nice. We are good on this side. Perfect. Okay, now we got these sides to do, and then we should be done. So I can see it's like a little bit off. It's a little bit to the right. And here, we're perfect. So yeah, I don't think it's too bad. It'll work. I could bend those pins a little bit, but, you know. But can I have permission to use it, though? My brother, always calling him a douche. What the fuck, you're asking for permission? I never asked me to stop Slavtech. Yeah, but douche isn't a nice word. What? Let me see, I gotta go this side. It's not that bad. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can do this one right. Oh man, I'm shaking. Stop shaking. No bridge. I don't want no bridge. Too much solder on the tip, I guess. Too much dang solder. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, snap. I think that last one on the right might not be perfect. I'm just curious whether or not I got that one as well. No, it did. Damn. I could swear that one might be loose. But nope. Is that one loose? Nope. This is good so far. Perfect. Nice! Did you say the work is shit? Or did you call me shipmate? I guess I would be a shipmate. Not a shipmate. Here we go. Final side, guys. I'm going to start from this edge, just so I get the solder off my soldering iron, and then hopefully... No, 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 you don't do that. You don't do that. Damn. Got some bridges there.
You donkey.
I know. Can we get that out of there? Oh, look at that. Sweet. Done. Done. Let's poke it. Solid. Guys, we did it. Okay, if we have no bridges, I think we're good. Let's try it out. We got to clean this first. I'll take this out of the way. And then we got to use some of this nano cleaning sponges. And then we can see if our fake Samsung chips actually did the job. So that's nice. Sorry, you silly car. What did YouTube allow? Perfect, gonna work. Gonna work first try. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I don't see any bridges, so I think it should be good. We'll do a quick visual inspection once this is clean. Well, it's already clean. I think we're good. Don't gotta be perfect. Just gotta be good. I think this is looking good. I don't see any bridges. Let me change the focus a little bit. I think that one is looking good as well.
Oh, you donkey.
What did I do now? Stop retracting your messages. See, Andy is guilty of retracting a message in this stream. There we go. I think it's good. I don't see any bridges, so let's try it. Nice. Okay, overhead. Get this out of the way. Get this zoomed out. Your thumb slipped. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Your thumb slipped. There we go. Get rid of that. Put that right there. This way around. Oh, guys. Is it going to work? Nope, not that way. First, we put in the controller cables. What do we think, guys? Is it going to work or not? What the fuck? Yeah, didn't seem like you cared much when you timed me out for 5 minutes. He timed you out for 5 minutes, TFN, for retracting your messages? Damn. Damn. Okay. That's good enough. We got the cables connected. Let's connect the video output. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if we get a frag or if it actually just works right away. Here we go, guys. Ah, there we go. Power connected. I'm going to go to USB large scene. Do we think it's going to work? Is this it? Are we going to get 128 megabytes? I still have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I need to patch Halo 2 and then get that to work, I guess. Yeah, lots of spelling mistakes and typos. He was at Aggie level 100 because chat retracted messages the entire stream. Damn. Damn. If you say, are you trying to trick me, Andy? If you say orange really slow, it sounds like gullible. What? I think I need a what command, Andy. Andy, retract a message. I want to see if I can see it without needing to time you out. Okay, guys, are we going to do it? Are we going to send it? Am I going to turn it on? I need to connect the controller before we do that, because otherwise we need to turn it off again. What do you guys think? You need to say it to sound like it. I don't know, man. It feels like a trap. If you say, I don't know. Sounds like gullible. I don't know, guys. You guys are tricking me. What is this? Poll? Did we do a poll? Maybe just a 1 and 2. Type a 1 if you think it'll work, and a 2 if you don't think it'll work. What do you guys think? We did 3 already. 6. Damn. Thanks, Russ. See, Russ has confidence. 1. TFN, thank you. My soldering experiments also. Andy with the 6. Alright, guys, let's try it. We're going to turn it on. I'm pressing the button. And it freaking boots. Nice. That's a good sign. Oh, I think it already says it at the right top, guys. I think I already see it. Aw, snap. Yo, 8-Bit. Welcome. Why do you say that? Unexpected Mandy stream. What's up? Message deleted by Sloth Tech. What? Wow. Nice. What power did I unleash, right? Guys, do you see that at the top? I don't know, I can't point. But you see that at the, is the XBlast OS ROM v0.6? It says CPU 733 megahertz, RAM 128. But yeah. So, just for completeness sake, I'm going to go to Tools, 128 megabyte RAM. I guess this is actually going to test the RAM as well, right? Success. Success. Sweet. Give me 3 times success, man. Yes. 4. 4. 4. Damn, son. We got it. We got 128 megabytes of RAM. Sweet. Thanks, TFN. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks, guys. Nice. Yep. So we got 128 megabytes of RAM. What can we do? We have a bit more resolution. Now we can play games like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's also Half-Life 2 and Halo 2, for example. Thank the wig, indeed. Without the wig, what wig, by the way? This is my normal hair. This is my natural hair. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, thanks to this natural hair, I got it done. And thanks to you guys. I doubt mine won't go as smooth. Will go as smooth. Of course it will, TFN. Of course it will. If I can do it, you can. I don't know, man. Yeah, but it felt actually pretty good, I have to say. Like, I think I can get better at the drag soldering, for sure. But, yeah, didn't feel too bad. So now I think what I can do is I can actually remove the mod chip. We can remove the D0 point because I already have, no, that's not true. I guess I can now actually just flash the mod chip with SirBIOS as well. How do you do that? With the XBE. Yeah, I can do that with the XBE. So I think I can boot it. No. Then I do need to activate the mod chip, don't I? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'll have to see. So I think I'll probably do that offline because that's like software tinkering. And so far I've found that software tinkering always takes way too long. And it's kind of like how do you say, a journey where I have no idea what I'm doing with this. So I think I'll just do that offline. I'll try to actually swap out the mod chip BIOS, if you want, back to SirBIOS, and then, or maybe I don't. Maybe I keep this one for upgrading the 128 megabyte consoles. Yeah, maybe I could do that. So this is like my mod chip that I can just use. I plug it in. There you go. You got XBlast OS. Then you can run the test if you want. You just have to connect the D0 point to ground. And that's it. That's literally it. I did TSOP flash it, actually. Yeah, I did do that, Russ. So, but I think it's not a good idea to install XBlast. I have no idea, to be honest. I say that, but I have no idea. I don't think it's a very smart idea to flash XBlast OS to the TSOP here, to the flash chip. I think it's better to just have it on the mod chip, because this way you can even leave this stock if you want, I guess. And then you just have the whatever you want on the mod chips. So I think I'm going to keep this one with XBlast OS. That will just be there for if I need to upgrade a console to 128 megabytes. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the previous streams, but I got, what is it, 25 minus 4 chips left. And so I think I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got 7 original Xboxes left. So I could do a couple more upgrades. So I think I might actually do that and go from there. Yeah, so I got the, what's it called? The StarTech adapter for this one as well. So I think I'm going to fit this one with a 1 terabyte drive. It's got the 128 megabytes of RAM. I still have to replace the thermal paste underneath these heat sinks because I think these run pretty hot right now. And, oh yeah, actually, by the way, I don't know if it's warm now. Nah, it's okay. It's not too bad, but I won't leave it on for unnecessarily long. And, yeah, so I'll clean everything out, make sure that this thing is really nice and ready to go. And then that could be, I think, my actual personal Xbox. And then the other ones I'm just going to upgrade, probably sell those off or give those away to people, I guess, if they want it. And then, yeah, go from there. It's fun, though. I enjoyed this. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Sorry, guys. You're welcome, Andy. Yeah, thank you for joining, guys. This was a lot of fun. I'm happy I finally got it done. So 256 megabyte mod next. Man, I actually genuinely don't know if you can use that. Like, what can you do with it? I know that some, what's it called? Some emulators, I think, can actually handle at least also the 128 megabytes of RAM, and they run better as well. I don't think there are any games, like actual Xbox games, that can make use of the 256 megabyte of RAM. Yeah, of course, one gigabyte. You know what? I think actually, you know what, Russ, you could probably try to do the. Oops, did I just turn it on? Yeah, I did. You could probably do the. What's it called? CPU upgrade. Because you've got the hot air or the BGA-tation now. So I think doing the CPU upgrade is probably a thing that you could do now. That could be really cool, by the way. I think it's really difficult, but that would be kind of cool. You could fit this one with a 1.4 gigahertz CPU. So stock, it comes with, what did it say, 733? I would need a shorter heatsink, I think. Yeah, I think you do. Yeah. I wonder if you could use something like this. I got this, like, this is pure copper. This came with a, what's it called, a socket. It's like a Pentium 2 or so, I think. But this is like pure copper, so I think this works probably extremely well. So I wonder if you could put this on the CPU. Thanks, my soldering experiments. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Damn, I gotta drink some more. By BC PS3 for a Frankie. I'm sending Russ my, is it my? Do you mean my BC PS3? Derivative of a derivative. I translated that again. Let me see if the translation makes sense. Derivative of derivative, L'Hopital's rule. What do you mean by that, Victor? Yeah, I need more practice before I attempt a PS3. Those things are sick. Absolutely sick. I've seen Booter do a couple. That's insane. Yeah, sorry, I have a cold. What? What? Oh, you mean with a wig or what? Sorry, my natural hair. Can't say my properly. Comes out as by. Yeah. Stack on, stack RAM. Yeah, so that's actually with the 1.6, as far as I know. I've never done that. But as far as I know, you can, on the 1.6, stack the RAMs on top of each other because they don't have the unpopulated slots on the PCB anymore. So they redid the PCB. And then you have to stack them on top of each other. JTAG in your next stream, Russ. JTAG is that the Xbox 360 or what? I'm one who did first Frankie without mod chip. Did you? Did you really? Tell me about it. Well, it was mod in the beginning. So what does that mean? Like you did it without the mod chip? Victor is an OG with PS3. Really? I gotta see this. Did you record that? Then in Germany, somebody, Robert, decoded mod chip. Uh-huh. Damn. Ask Booter history. Nice. I seriously, that's for real? Like, for real, Victor? That's awesome. Damn. Respect. Yeah, for real. Damn. Seriously, man. Respect. Yeah, the PS3 Fats, those Frankies, that's insane. Especially, I think the popcorning nowadays, right? I wonder if that's like because the boards get older, they suck in the moisture or something. Is that the reason why they popcorn? Because I've never, like I've had popcorning on some of the controllers. Like when I tried out the controllers at the start, removing the, what's it called? The joysticks. I've had some popcorning, but I haven't had popcorning on like larger PCBs yet. Fingers crossed it never happens, but yeah. We have Orbis mod chip at the start. It's never the caps. And my rework station will be donated to Andy. Oh man. We're going to see some... what's it called? Are we going to see some Frankies, Andy? That'd be cool. Yeah, guys. I open my rework station to duplicate it. Not sure if I get that one, Victor. How do you mean you opened your... Then back, Wilson Lee. Wait, did you say you're like duplicating the rework station? Like you build your own or what? What do you mean? That would be insane. I've been wondering like if those rework stations, I reverse it to schematics. Dude, that's sick. Do you think you can get them like cheaper then if you do them, if you reverse them? Or what's the goal? Is it just so you can repair them, or do you want to recreate the PCBs basically? The goal is schematics and PCB from it. Yeah. Yeah. Sick. Sick. That would be sick. And then is the goal like you can create your own PCB and you can enhance it, you can make it better or something like that? We have the most important dump. I crack it. No. Damn. And open source. Gotcha. Gotcha. That'd be real cool. That would be real cool. Like open source hot air rework station. Or sorry, real rework station. Damn. Exactly, can be improved. So is there like no open source rework station at all? Or are they not as good? Same station as Booter. I think I've seen, yeah, I have seen his station. I don't remember exactly what it looked like. I've teached Booter to Riball. Damn, son. Damn, respect. Yeah. Jovi RE 8500. 3,600 watts. I don't know if I can even do that in here. Because I only got like technically one outlet, normal outlet, 230 volts. I think it doesn't even go to 3,600 watts. Is it? Don't actually know. But yeah, I would need to get a new workshop for that. Damn. Damn, guys. Wow. I hope, by the way, in the coming days, I can do a couple more videos, actually. I've been doing live streams now, but I also have to make a video. I think I may have an interesting project. I'm hoping it's going to be successful. It's a Game Boy Original, and the screen was not working. And I got a, what is it called? Like a LCD kit for the Game Boy Original for like 12 euros. And it was broken. And I think it might just be one chip. Fingers crossed. Because I saw that it had a heat signature. So I injected voltage. It was short, and then I injected voltage. And it was that one chip that heated up. So I'm hoping I can fix that one. That should turn into a video then. Or if it doesn't go successfully, I might make it a video anyway. So, yeah. Frankie needs at least 2,000 watts bottom. Damn, son, and 400 watt IR or 800 watt hot air on top. Yeah. I think he likes the wig. What? Rusty, what are you talking about? This is like my natural hair. I have no idea. You keep talking about a wig. This is just my hair. I just did it differently today. Yo, Sean. Nice. How's it going? We did the work, Sean. We were successful. We got 4 RAM chips installed 1 trace repair, and we got a successful 128 megabyte RAM test. So, why I've quit it repairing consoles here, market in Romania as low profit on sell new repair them. Could you sell them? Could you sell them in another country then, Victor? Like I guess in Europe. I think I will actually desolder this real quick. Oh, I kind of want to see if does SirBIOS also show you when you've got like 128 megabytes of RAM? I have no idea actually. So you guys can see. There we go. Got to clean that up. Perfect. Lol, another Padawan here. Didn't I teach you, Sean? Reball is the key. Not worth the key. Headache over eBay or any website. Yeah. Or like partner up with somebody who can sell it for you. I'm almost thinking. Like if you do the mods, so to say, the upgrades, and you sell them to, or basically, yeah, you do a partnership. You send them to the other person and they sell it in whatever country or so. If Romanians don't want to pay for it, so to say, that you, I don't know. I bet it's complicated business-wise, but if you boot recovery, I believe so. Ah, like so, yeah. If you boot recovery, then SirBIOS actually shows you the 128 megabytes. Nice. Yeah, I might try that. Just gonna remove, or am I? Yeah, no, I am gonna remove it. Yep. Let me see, remove the little paper or sticker. There we go. That was just the button wire. And then Chris actually told me that I should not have the mod chip activate on button press. So we don't need this cable anymore. There we go. Mod chip can be removed. And then I'll just remove the D0 wire, which you guys can't see with this view, but we'll go to microscope. So here we have D0. I didn't think too complicated. Wish things were simple like any other country. I know what you mean, man. Yeah. Within the EU, it got even worse with PPWR law. What is PPWR law? Power? Power? Man, I'm losing my hairs. Look at that. Dang. Anyway, I was just PS3 guru. Even though I know electronics well, my hobby obsession was PS3 until I figure I have to let it go. Damn, Victor. Sorry to hear that. Are you doing other things now, though? Did you find something else you like? There we go. That's disconnected there. And then we get rid of this here. There we go. Perfect. I think that's good enough. Dental surgery units repair refurbishing. Seriously? There's a market in that too? PPWR's packaging waste regulation. What does that mean? Packaging waste regulation. From time to time, authorized electrical tech. Ah, nice. Dental surgery units repair, refurbish. Damn. I guess those things are crazy expensive, right? As with anything medical, I guess. Do you need to be certified to do the repairs on those devices? Just been to the shops and picked me up some junk food to munch while watching Hunted later. Nice. Nice, Worms. Cool. That's the board cleaned. So then we can get this off to the side again. There we go. And we can get rid of these. I really like these little stand, or what are they called? I don't know what these are called. Standoffs? I guess they're called standoffs. They're really useful, especially for this kind of mod. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Dental units, yes. Hunted that a film, authorized. Yeah, authorized. My friend is, so we collab. Damn, that's nice. That's nice. That is nice. Sent you a link on Discord. That's always cool if you can collaborate with your friends. That's the best kind of job, I imagine. Although I can imagine it could be tricky as well with friends if it's business. But, you know, in theory it sounds really good. Ate my bits. What? What? Is that a quote from the movie or what? Or whatever it is? Eunuch Beats! What the fudge? Hello, hello! Welcome! You have joined just in time to see a 128 megabyte modded Xbox. No swearing, please. No swearing. This is a child-safe environment. Not really. I don't know. I actually have to indicate whether or not it was suitable for children or not. This. I just thought, just in case. Nope. Because you never know what you guys are saying. These guys. Oh, this is Nick. Yo, Nick. Come to training. Tomorrow, Nick. Tomorrow. How do you like my hairdo? Oh, this is the wrong one. Gotta go over here. What does he say? So, hey ho, prefer it when it just public players. It's a series on Channel 4, Celeb. One, not so much fan of the Celeb one, but it's an okay watch. Ah, nice. Will be a nice talk while doing weights. Is Nick Doucheman's friend? Oh my god, Doucheman's friend. He's my coach. He's motivating me. Awesome, look, please come tomorrow with that one. Gotta lift some weights. Yeah, I gotta train for the merch, man. Rusty Russ is, you know, his new shirt. I gotta get that shirt. I gotta look good wearing it. So, awkward. Women only training for... Sorry for the German. Your friend just saw you in a whole new light. Oh my god. Yeah, we all need to get Rusty Goat shirt. That's the one thing you're missing, Russ. Damn, you should get like a goat shirt. Those would sell out immediately. I'm telling you. Everybody wants them. So let's see. Plug this in there. I keep forgetting which way this thing mounts. I guess it goes this way. And then, yeah. So this way. I think I'm going to change this, by the way, because I don't like the way that this was modded. Kind of looks janky to me. But yeah. I guess it works. For now. What did you say? RRR is the gangsta tech. Always makes me shake when I watch. Always makes me shake when I watch this stream. I pass on that. One with the OG logo would be cool. Nah, we gotta get the one with the goat. The goat with the nice colors. The one you breed. Love you all, tech guys. Yeah. You guys are the best. What did you try? Voy al baño. Nice. You could put on there, like, Russ, you could put like the real goat, and then you put Dolce Leche and yourself on there, the real goats. That would be cool. I would get that shirt. That'd be a cool shirt. Okay, guys, we need, what do we need? We need like a hard drive and all that sort of stuff. Where did I put all that stuff? There. Here we got the disk drive. We have this stuff that we need. I put it like in different locations right now because I was waiting so long to put this thing back together. Yeah, here we go. This is the piece we need for the hard drive. Like so. I think that's seated okay. Yep, that's cool. I think I put that on before I put the drive in. I think I'm supposed to put the drive in first. Okay. Wait, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh, my hair. Shit. Now I'm getting the hair on the console. Let's see. Yep. That's in there correctly. Now we need the power cable. Look at that, I got my hair everywhere, guys. Oh, I really gotta go to the barber. Next time, I'll make sure I went to the barber before I start streaming, guys. Yeah, good idea, soldering Dutchman. I already forgot what I said. What was the good idea? Oh, I need that metal piece as well. Although I guess you don't technically need this piece, but... Come on. Get out of there. And we put this down like so. Sorry guys for blocking the view. I don't know where to put this cable. Here, and this is my custom-made cable, by the way. I think I told you guys about this, right? Because I got the clamp, and I modified this as a normal 45 centimeter cable, and I modified it so that the connector isn't like here, but rather here, so that I can actually use this thing in this console much easier than before. Let me see. Russ, I just bought a 1.4 OG Xbox for 40 plus shipping. Nice, man. I only look for those. I guess I could strip the 1.6 Smokers console for RAM. I think so. I think, wasn't it the 1.6 that has the, not the Samsung, but the SK Hynix? Chris will know. But even so, like these chips that we installed on here, these are definitely fake chips. They are not genuine. So even though they said Samsung, they're probably SK Hynix, and those work as well. Ew, he has headlights. I don't. Where? My head? We still drag soldering? No, Sloth. Why? Why do you ask? I have no idea. Why do you ask if we're drag soldering? We're done. Yeah, we're done. We installed it. Oop. The cable didn't go in there all the way. Gotta go like so. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think we're good in there. Now we need the hard drive. Here it is. Oh, you know what? Could I use the other one? Is that gonna work? No, I don't think it's gonna work. So I got the other. Does your hair have a name? No, because my hair is just my hair. What do you mean, Russ? What about my hair? It's just my normal hair. Why would you ask? Does it not look like my normal hair? Twist. Do the twist. Yep, this is good enough. And now we can plug this in there. Plug in this baby right there. Oh, we want to turn it on. There we go. And we plug this in here. So first I want to just see what happens if I boot. Well, I'm going to boot to recovery, I guess. Yeah. So, USB scene. This should be recovery. Safe mode. Oh, no controller. Again. There we go. And what do we get? Sir BIOS, and we get MEM 200 megahertz. So does it say how much we've got? No. No, it does not. Pop, 133, blah, 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 mem this, mem that, etc. So settings, no. Reboot, launch, blah, Sir BIOS, any. Okay, I guess it doesn't say. If we got like 128 megabytes or what. No idea how that works. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's like any settings in here that I could look at. Oh, maybe here? Enhancements, blah, 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 debugging, and development. What does this do? Debug mode, no. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't show it here, or I'm missing it. If you guys know, just let me know. But what happens if I just boot into this? Performance. What do you mean with that? TFN? Let me see. Can log into this one. Cars. Cars? What cars? Halo! Here we go. But I think I need Halo 2, if I'm not mistaken. Like there's a patch, I think, for Halo 2 so that you can actually run it in 720p. But, yeah, anyway. I guess I could show that the game still works. That would be good to know. Wow, that was quick. Damn. Damn. Look at that. Oops. Back. Campaign. Boom, boom, boom. Go in there. There we go. Load that baby. Yeah, so I guess it's still loading. But I doubt that we can actually see any performance increase in this game. But so I think that's what I'm going to try to do offline. I'm going to look up some of the patches because I know that there are some patches for some games that you can actually make them use like a higher resolution, 720p, and for that you need like the additional RAM and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, I want to get out of the pod. Just let me get out of the pod. Anyway. Yeah, guys. So, I think we've done it. We have actually modded the console. Tomball! Hey! Welcome! Something is different and I love it! What's different? I don't know. What is different? I get a lot of people telling me that today. Things are different, but I don't know what it is. I feel the same. Nice. Awesome, guys. Well, I'm super stoked. I'm happy we did this. And that it worked. That's amazing. So now I only got, like I said, 7 more or so consoles to go. No, I don't think I have enough chips for that, but I bet you feel more feminine. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel, I feel good. Nice. All right, guys. I'm not sure what else we could do today. Because all the projects that I got, I think are going to take longer than we can do in this stream. And yeah, the software stuff, I don't want to bore you with that. Because I know that I'm going to have to figure out some stuff, apply some patches, fail, try again. So I think I'll do that offline and then try those things out when they're done. Yeah, I think this Xbox, I'm probably going to do some more things to it. Maybe make it look a little nicer, I guess, because it's already a crystal. But maybe I can put some more lights in there, LED mods or something, and see if we can get this thing looking awesome. Gotta go now too. Bye. Thanks, Doucheman. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for joining, Andy. And thank you all, guys, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm super happy that we got this one working. And I'm looking forward to the next stream. So, let's go. Thanks, TFN. Thanks, Russ. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Worm. Sean. Who we got? Andy. We had Chris join earlier. We had everybody join. You guys are great. Victor, thank you. Nice wig. I still don't know what you guys are talking about the wig. This is just my hair. It's just my normal hair. But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate this a lot. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. Let's see each other in the next stream. Whose ever it is. Peace. 100 subs again. Yes! Oh, thank you for that, by the way. Thanks a lot. Awesome. All right, guys. See ya. Ciao.